Lesson 26. Habit. Engage in a meditative practice. Meditation is one of the best ways to learn how to focus. However, many people think that sitting still with their eyes closed is boring. Fortunately, there are many more ways you can put yourself in a meditative state. Here are a few alternatives worth testing. Practice a sport. The primary way I use to engage in a meditative practice is to practice sports. When you play a long rally in tennis, spar with a better partner when practicing martial arts, or climb a particularly difficult route, you can't help but immerse yourself in the experience. This, when repeated regularly, builds powerful focus. If you find it hard to enter a meditative state while practicing sports, try yoga or Tai Chi. They'll help you let go of the tension in your body, breathe properly, and focus on the present moment. Listen mindfully to music. And no, you're unlikely to have a meditative experience with heavy metal. Try instrumental music or songs with soothing vocals harmonious with the rhythm. The objective is to forget about the world around you and focus only on the music. Journaling. The act of writing down your innermost thoughts can also be a meditative experience. It helps you turn down the volume of the chatter in your mind and discover deeper layers in your inner world. Journal by hand or do it on a device without internet access, or at least with email and social media notifications turned off. Otherwise, it's hard to fully immerse in the experience of projecting your thoughts onto a piece of paper or screen. Walking meditation. The mere act of mindful walking can be a meditative experience. For the best results, go to a park, a forest, or any other wilderness area with as few distractions as possible. While walking, focus solely on the act of walking and your most immediate surroundings. I used to do hill sprints near my home. Each time I returned from my workout, I had an endorphin rush that frequently produced a meditative-like experience. Oftentimes, lost in thought, I couldn't even remember a large part of my walk back home. That's precisely the feeling you're after. Getting so lost in your inner world that you no longer notice your immediate surroundings. Gazing meditation. If you can't sit still with your eyes closed, gazing meditation is an option for you. Known as Trataka in Hinduism, this method of meditation involves staring at a single point. It can be something as simple as a black dot on the wall, a tree in front of you, or a candle flame. Don't gaze at the sun. This type of meditation is especially soothing when you're gazing at something beautiful, like a flower in the middle of a meadow or an old tree and its rustling leaves. Breathing meditation. While in the traditional style of meditation, you're attentive to your breath. In this type of meditation, you place all of your focus on your breath. There are various styles you can follow. Some prescribe long, slow inhales and quick exhales. Others recommend slow inhales, long pauses, and then slow exhales. No matter which breathing technique you use, the key is to shift all of your thoughts to the act of deep breathing. Providing your body with more oxygen than usual, many people don't breathe deeply during the day, will have an additional effect of giving you more energy, so it's a good idea to practice this type of meditation in the morning. Gratitude meditation. If the regular style of meditation is too boring for you because you can't stop the random thoughts constantly popping into your mind, consider replacing them with thoughts of gratitude. If you focus on thinking appreciative thoughts, you'll tune out the random thoughts that often intrude when you try thinking about nothing. An additional advantage of this type of meditation is its mood-enhancing characteristic. You can't help but feel happier when you come up with reasons why your life is incredible. All of these meditative activities will help you become more aware of your inner thoughts. Once you have become more conscious of them, you'll gain more control over your mind. This practice, when repeated daily, Build self-control that will help you deal with nagging thoughts and impulsive emotions. Remember that a craving for something is a sensation that gets easier to overcome if you know that it passes, just like any other thought. If you catch yourself when thinking, "That donut looks delicious," you can prevent the temptation before it becomes overbearing. Try depersonalizing the craving by thinking, "My body feels hunger," or "Hunger is being felt." If you're the person observing the emotion, then who's actually feeling it? Most certainly not you. That's a mind-bending trick to remind you of your priorities and help you handle temptations better. The same applies to thoughts of defeat or discouragement. Just like cravings, they too are fleeting. They can linger for more time than a craving, but they also pass, just like the random thoughts appearing in your mind as you meditate. By simply being aware of this fact, you can strengthen your ability to postpone these feelings before you take an impulsive action.